Africa's largest democracy will vote for its next president on Saturday. The frontrunners in the race to lead Nigeria have similar backgrounds, but actually very, very different views. The incumbent, Muhammadu Buhari, is a member of the APC, or All Progressives Congress Party. His challenger, Atiku Abubakar, is a member of the PDP, the People's Democratic Party. He's a former vice president of the country and a multimillionaire entrepreneur. More than 70 candidates are running for president. The vote comes at an important time for Nigeria, which continues to suffer from so much economic hardship. Wherever you are in the world, I want you to get out your phones right now and go to cnn.com/join. Tonight, we're asking you the question, what should Nigeria's top priority be? What should the next president of Nigeria really be focusing on? Should it be A, the economy, B, security, C, corruption, or D, poverty? So the economy, security, corruption, or poverty. What should the next leader, whoever it is, between the two main candidates, be focusing on? Just go to cnn.com/join and vote now. After I do my next interview, you'll end up seeing the results on your screen. Adebola Williams is a friend of mine and also the CEO of REDAfrica. He's also the author of the book, How to Win Elections in Africa. Adebola, my friend, good to see you.
Hello, Zain. Good to see you.
Okay, so here's the thing. You worked on Buhari's first campaign, and a lot of people credited you with helping, in some way, shape, or form, get Buhari elected. How would you assess his first term? How has it gone for him so far?
It's been an interesting 4 years, but if there is a consensus, it would be that a lot more could have been done. I think that he's tried to do a lot of big ticket projects, which might take a bit of time to see the full impact. The trains, the massive investments in agriculture, amongst other things. But maybe on the side of the quick wins, on the low-hanging fruits, there might be a bit more that could have been done. In terms of directly engaging the masses, especially the poor, I think he's done quite a number of initiatives, which is getting money into the hands of the poor. But what might be missing with that is the oiling of private sector, who also by itself automatically generates work and generates income to the masses.
So Adebola, let me ask you this, because Atiku has been very focused on the private sector. My question to you is, if an incumbent loses, like what happened with President Goodluck Jonathan, if an incumbent loses in Nigeria, what message does that end up sending to the Nigerian government?
I mean, I think if an incumbent loses again, it would finally say to the Nigerian people that their vote counts, that their power, is indeed in their votes. We did it in 2015. Repeating the same exercise in 2019 establishes that indeed, when the people rise, government must pay attention. And so what that means is that whoever takes over, be it the new guys, the Mogalus, the Fela Duotoes, or whoever takes over, must pay attention to the voice of the people, because indeed, perhaps, the voice of the people would be the voice of God.
So when you have a country like Nigeria that is so divided, I mean, you and I have talked about the divisions between the various tribes and the various factions in Nigeria. How does a president, whether it's Buhari or Atiku, how does a president go about uniting the country? Because that is, for me personally as a Nigerian, that is a very important issue.
Very, very tough question, this, Zain. This is a long-standing conversation. I've always said that beyond the surface, there is a lot of angst, a lot of pain from different regions in the country. And whoever takes over from here on, or if it's a continuation, that person must be ready to deal with the differences, of the different parts of the country. Restructuring is an issue that must come to the fore, in the next 4 years. People want to spend their resources. People want to use their allocation by themselves. People want to know what exactly they bring to the table and be engaged based on what they bring to the table. I think that the Kagame model is something to also consider. Facing on our past problems, like the Biafra issue that continues to rear its ugly head from every now and then. Facing on all the debts in the north. The fact that the people in Lagos or the West might be slightly disconnected from the debts in the north. How do we, together, mourn these losses? How do we together look back on our problems and say we will be united to together build a better nation? So a leader who will be bold enough to confront all of these differences and bring us together like Kagame has done with the genocide. And I would think that probably, maybe the younger guys would have been bold enough, and to do this. The fellas, the Mogulos, the Obis, have been bold enough to take on such a challenge.
All right, Adebola, good to see you, my friend. I hope we can hang out next time I'm in Lagos.
I look forward to seeing you again.
Thank you so much. Adebola actually threw me a birthday party last time I was in Lagos, so he's definitely good people. Okay, so according to those of you who voted at cnn.com/join, most of you actually say that corruption and the economy should be the president's top priorities. Obviously, that election happening in Nigeria tomorrow, Saturday, February 16th.